Hey, what's going on, everybody? Big J Gleez here, back with a Money Play Monday. And if you remember back, I did the play Flood out of the Gun Bunch Open Offset. And you can find this formation in both the Miami book and the Oakland book. And I said that I was thinking about doing a mini scheme from this if the reception was there and people had interest in it. Got a few messages on Twitter, got a few comments on the video. If you didn't check out Flood, make sure you check it out. It's not only ran conventionally, but there's also a way to glitch out cover 3 to basically get a touchdown or a huge gain every single time someone runs cover 3. So check that out. The link is down in the description below. That's going to be the first play that is in this mini scheme. We're going to cover all the other plays in this video. The next play that we're going to take a look at is the Y trail. And we're going to run this first against man, as we know that the Flood worked best against zone. Even though it did work against man, it worked best against zone. The Y trail works best against man, but does still work against zone, and we're going to break that down right now. So one of the more popular defenses this year is the quarters and dollar. All right, so we're going to take a look at beating these plays out of man. A lot of people are playing man bump. They're also playing it out of dime. They're picking up D linemen off the line of scrimmage, and they're running around with that D lineman. Now, the only adjustment you're going to make is to put X on a slant or a drag. It just depends on what you want. All right, so we're going to have X get open, A is going to get open, as well as B. You can hit the RB pattern on the tight end, but you just have to read it. You have to make sure that the safety isn't in position, and you also have to make sure that he gains inside position on the DB. But the guaranteed routes that we're going to get is X off of the bump, A, as well as B. We're going to take a look at that right now. All right, so you see that the X receiver does get open off of the press. And as long as that receiver is a pretty good receiver, then you're going to be in good position there. We'll take a look at the B pattern coming across. And you notice that he got bumped. He still got open, but he did get bumped. And when he gets bumped, it does become a little bit tighter of a throw. So we're going to take a look at this again right here. And you notice that he doesn't get bumped at all. And when I say bumped, I don't mean by the outside corner. I mean by the inside tight end that's getting bumped from the DB. All right, so as long as he doesn't run into them, we're good on that pass. We also have the A pattern that gets open on the double move route. All right, it's a short gain, but it does get open. It's very good when someone is user guarding your crossing patterns to sneak that in underneath and backside for about 6 to 7 yards. And you see right here that the tight end does get open. We just have to make sure that we read it, see that he has inside position, and that he's inside that DB. Now you may be thinking, how does this work against zone? Well, all of the patterns underneath get open. You just have to be able to pick the correct spot to throw the ball. So you have to make the proper read. Also, one of the really cool things that I like about this play against zone is the fact that the Y pattern on the running back, particularly on the right hash, pulls that flat defender to the outside, and we're always able to hit A in that vacated spot. So you'll see right here that the flat defender has to stay outside wide to account for that running back, and we're able to hit the A pattern every single time. Now again, like I said, you can put X on a slant or on a drag. If you're suspecting that it's zone, the drag is probably your best bet. If you're suspecting that it's man for the bigger gain, the slant is probably going to be your best bet in that situation. It just depends on what your opponent's giving you. And as you'll notice that all of these patterns do get open underneath, and it isn't for a big gain, but we are able to gain positive yardage no matter what defense our opponent is in. And against cover 3, we are able to hit that tight end from the left hash a little bit more consistently than the right hash. Make sure when you catch the ball, you click on and you use the possession catch. Against cover 2 as well as cover 4, the tight end is going to be covered relatively well. So we're not going to throw that pattern. We're going to have to stick with our underneath patterns against both cover 2 as well as cover 4. So the next two plays that we're going to take a look at are the inside zone as well as the screen. Right now we're in the screen, and when we see that the defense does not baseline, they are going to have less players in the box. So you can see right here, they have 6 in the box, and what I'm going to actually do here is audible to the run. Now, if I really Want to make sure that I'm sealed up. I can motion him in against a 3-4 to really give me some blocks on the inside, as well as take away the outside right defender if they choose to blitz him. Now, the inside zone is one of the better runs in the game. You just have to be able to make your read and make your cuts. You just have to be able to read the defense. You have to read the holes. Now, once you start gashing them, they're going to wind up baselining. All right, and this poses many issues for the defense. The first one is the screen. Now, you have 3 receivers on the right with only 1 DB. So, because of that position, we have leverage, we have numbers, and we're able to run the screen here. When you run the screen, you just want to snap the ball. Don't hit anything. Don't move your quarterback at all. Snap the ball, let him do his play fake, and then just bullet pass to B. And that's the best way to do it, so your quarterback doesn't throw the ball like an idiot, and he doesn't get tripped up on the halfback. Just let it play out, and then bullet pass the ball to B. And we're going to take a look at that right here. All right, as you see here, if I was able to make a move and actually had some stick, that was one-on-one, and you can't ask for more than that. We're going to take a look at this one more time here. Right there, that's it. Gotta get that stick going. So we get ourselves in a one-on-one situation. We have leverage, we have angles, and we're able to take that ball up the sideline. So that's it for this formation. Utilize these plays, have them in your audibles, make adjustments, and make your reads. Again, if you didn't check out the play flood and how to glitch out the cover 3 from this formation, be sure to check that video out. I'll put the link down below. So thanks for checking in. It's Big J Gleez signing out, and continue to game strong.